Hello and welcome to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux along with Jimmy Gidder here for tonight's contest. The Walker Lady Cats at home for senior night, coming in with an overall record 25-5, 8-2 in district, taking on the visiting Live Oak Lady Eagles. Live Oak Lady Eagles come in 12-13 on this at this time, 3-7 in district. And Jimmy, how are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you, Chris?
I'm doing very well, sir. I'm excited about some basketball tonight.
I'm excited too. What did we have last week off from doing some broadcasting, and so it's been last week. I kind of felt like I was supposed to be doing something, and I wasn't, because we're usually here at least once a week, sometimes twice a week, like this week. So it's good to be in the gym tonight.
Yes, it is, and so we're excited about tonight's contest. This is a district contest, and this is a very important game for both of these teams actually, because Coach France. Talking to him earlier, he said that this is like a playoff game for them, and like the Lady Cats want to win this game to where they can go in next week to try to win a district title.
Yeah, so they're sitting right now at 3-7 in district, and we know this is a tough district with with Walker and Scotlandville and some other good teams in this district, and Zachary included in that. And so if they can win these next two games and finish at 5-7 in district, finish on a high note, maybe they can back themselves into the work themselves into the playoff scenario. And the
number 2 seed, that's what we're looking for. Host some games here right at the Glen Ellis Gym. Hey, we had a chance to talk to both of these head coaches before the game started, during the JV game, if you will. And so if we're ready in the booth, let's get one of those interviews for our fans to see. Hello and welcome to Walker High School. I'm Chris Ledoux, and joining me here at this time is Live Oak head girls basketball coach, Mr. Eric French. How are you doing tonight, Eric?
Oh, pretty good. Looking forward to playing tonight.
Coach, what is your overall assessment of your team's performance this year so far?
We've been up and down. Non-district, we started out, pretty good. Got into the parish tournament, had a big win against Denham. A good game, good competitive game against Albany. Got into the Christmas break. We did pretty. I think we only lost 2 over the Christmas break out of 6 or 7 games. Got in the district. Our district is just as tough as anybody's, and it's been kind of funny this year. There's no, Walker's out on top right now, but everybody's been kind of beating each other at some point. And we don't usually see that with this. So I mean, we've been competitive in them. We're at 3 wins in district right now. Hoping to get 2. We got 2 left. Hoping to pick up 2 more as it gets going.
Now, Coach, go through your starting 5 for us and tell us what each girl brings to the court for the Lady Eagles.
We don't start. We kind of like everybody else, with the exception of Walker. We don't start any seniors. We only have 1 on the team. But our 5 starters are sophomore and 4 juniors. The sophomore, Presley Wascom, she's a returning all-district player. She made it as a freshman, all-parish last year as well. She's our leading scorer. I mean, she can shoot the ball, handle the ball, pretty much do anything offensively, we need to get done. She's number 23. Number 22, Allie Howard, that's our point guard. She's brings the toughness, brings the leadership we need. It's coming to develop into a little bit better scorer for us. Number 3, Paige Vaccaro, she's a shooter. I mean, she can flat out shoot it when she gets going. Very good defender for us. Alexis Hirosh, number 13, kind of does a little bit of everything. She's a bigger girl, but she can handle the ball if we need her to. She can shoot some from the outside, score on the inside as it gets going. And then our post player, number 30, Ashley Davis. She's very good around the basket with it. I mean, she gets the ball inside the paint. We're looking forward to score, and she's able to do that most of the time. And she's a very strong girl. Gives the opposing players a lot of trouble when she's defending them.
And Coach, your girls are not just athletic as far as the basketball court, they're also athletic in other sports. So kind of tell us some of your girls and what they do in other sports as well.
Oh, there's no question. Allie Howard, for example, is a all-district, all-metro softball player. She's having a bunch of, she's going to have opportunities to play college softball without question. And then Ashley Davis is the 2-time defending shot put thrower in the state. So she also has an indoor. She's throwing for the indoor state championship this weekend. Won the indoor last year too. So already, she's a junior and has 3 state championships. And she's going to have an opportunity to, to be able to do that at the next level as well. So we share our athletes. We got to get them as we can, and the girls are pretty good about that.
Now, Coach, you're doing a great job as far as building the program at Live Oak. So what are your playoff possibilities for this year?
Well, we've been jumping the last couple of weeks. We've been lingering between 36, 37. Our district is, we feel like district's strong enough. If we can pull off, wins here in the next 2, that'll be able to get us in. We talked about it earlier. The playoffs for everybody else starts next week, but it starts for us tonight. We want to keep going. We got to win. In the playoffs, you don't win, your season's over with. Right. So tonight's theoretically our first playoff game. If we're going to, achieve our goal and get things going, it starts tonight.
All right, Coach, in sports defending Walker, how are you going to defend the Lady Cats tonight?
Man, they do a lot of stuff on offense. The key is, in my opinion, is to keep them off balance. You got to change up what you're doing Because if they get comfortable with you sitting back in the zone where they got shooters, Steers, and Gibson that'll shoot all day on you, and then if you play a lot of man, they're just as capable of driving and cutting and screening and all that stuff. They're very well balanced on offense. So we need to do a good job of trying to change things up and keep them off balance and take advantage of our opportunities when we get them.
Okay, and what is the overall game plans for your offensive strategy tonight?
Well, their press, that's something they come out to do. They walk into the gym pressing and they leave it pressing. So, we're certainly very familiar with it. They don't do very much as far as different schemes on defense, but they do a really good job at what they do. So it's just us not making mistakes, taking care of the basketball. They play zone. I think we shoot well enough to shoot them out of it. That's just that we got to get going with it. We got to be able to get past half court, break the press with poise, and then get into those opportunities where we can shoot it from the outside and then get some good looks on the inside.
Coach, thank you for your time and good luck tonight.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. That was Live Oak head girls basketball coach, Mr. Eric France, and we'll be right back with more Lady Cat basketball on Me TV. And welcome back to
It's now one of the first schools in the state to provide bass fishing as a club. The club is headed by Eugene Hoover and Jim Bowe. Here are some of their thoughts as to what the club will do for Walker.
We're excited to be here at Walker High School and able to come and talk a little bit about bass fishing. And what we're trying to do with Bass and the Bass Nation is to get as many high school students as possible in Louisiana and the nation to fish and to fish competitively. Louisiana and the nation to fish and to fish competitively and enjoy themselves, be conservationists, be good role models in the community.
I am excited about being in the Bass Club because you get to finally fish instead of fishing off your off time. You get to fish in school and be involved with fishing inside your school. I think I'll learn new skills from other fishers to try to help me become better, maybe flipping, all kinds of different skills.
Currently, we're up to about 16 schools that have expressed interest in starting fishing teams, and we're real excited that Livingston Parish has joined. I know that Doyle High School and I think Live Oak as well already currently had fishing teams, but they're going to participate in bass, and we're excited about Walker High School and any other high schools around this area starting fishing teams.
I signed up because I love fishing. It's one of my pastimes. It's one of the things that keep my mind clear, and I have my alone time with it. I've been doing it since I was young.
Through the levels of competition as the kids fish in high school events, fishing tournaments, they will gain experience, and then competing in the open tournaments, and then eventually on to the state championship. And the state champion team and the runner-up team will advance to the national high school championship up on Kentucky Lake in Paris, Tennessee, where Bass has put up $40,000 in scholarship money for these youngsters from the different states to be able to compete and get a leg up on going to college. And because the colleges today now have bass fishing teams, and they're offering scholarships to youngsters and to come and be on my fishing team. I will give you scholarship money. Come to my college.
Bass Fishing Club promises to be a worthwhile experience for those who fish or those who are just plain new to the sport. Walker High School encourages our young fishermen to come and join out of love for this great pastime.
We're here for tonight's senior night here at Walker High School. And do you hear that in the background, Jimmy?
If I start head bobbing, I'm not going crazy. I'm just jamming out with the band.
I'm sure they can hear it because the band is extremely loud. Something Jeff Sigmund does for the basketball team. Every senior night they try to come over here and support the Lady Cats as far as providing music. Normally I'm doing the music, but when we're on the radio, when we're on the TV, I can't do both of them at one time. I can't do that much. So the band's here. And
it's a little difficult at times for us to keep up with our stat sheet
and
right. papers while the game's going, much less doing music. So
right.
That's awesome. It's exciting. I'm sure if we get more fans in here, it gets them pumped up, and it really helps the Lady Wildcats play better too, I'm sure.
You're right. It will be exciting here tonight. So a lot of energy in the stadium, in the stands here tonight. So looking forward to it. It's going to be a festive atmosphere for this district contest. All right, so at this time, we're going to try to get to our interview with Walker High School head girls basketball coach Mr. Corey Arnold. So if the guys in the booth are ready with that interview, let's get to that right now. Hello and welcome back to Lady Cat Basketball. Joining me at this time is Walker High School head girls basketball coach Mr. Corey Arnold. How are you doing tonight, Coach Arnold?
Doing very well, Chris.
Coach, with the district shaping up right now, how is the district shaping up and who looks to come out to be the winner and other playoff possibilities you see happening in the district?
Yeah, if we win tonight and Zachary wins tonight, they play in Central. It'll be a district title game Friday and we'll go to Zachary. So we win that, we'll be district champs. They win it, they're district champs. So it comes down to the last game.
So tonight is the last regular season home basketball game for you. It's senior night here, so talk about your seniors on the team and what they've meant to you throughout their whole career here.
Yeah, I mean, Jamie and Bailey's been starting since their sophomore year. It's my first year here, so they kind of grew up with them. And then Casey was an addition this year from North Shore High. Casey and all three of them this year has poured their heart and soul into the program, and Bailey and Jamie over the last 3 years. The thing about them, they continue to work. They've never been satisfied, and to this day, they're still working on becoming better players, which shows their character.
All right, Coach, go through the whole starting five for this night's game against the Live Oak Lady Eagles.
Yeah, we'll have the three seniors, Casey, Bailey, and Jamie. They've been doing the jinx by scoring for most of the year. We have Kiana Brown at the forward. She scores a lot around the goal and also is a huge rebounder for us. And then Caitlin McKenzie and Crystal Hutchinson kind of fill that second guard spot. They complement each other well. We have a lot of speed in Crystal, and Caitlin's more, she's a heady player, just where she's supposed to be, when she's supposed to be. So, that's our starting five.
All right, and Coach, the playoff possibilities, I know you don't like talking about where you're seated right now, but it is a big deal whenever you come into the playoffs. You want to be seated as high as you can. So where do you think you're going to be seated when the season comes to an end?
Well, if we take care of business, we'll be the 2 seed. That's if we beat Live Oak and then beat Zachary tonight. If we don't beat Zachary, we can drop somewhere at 3-4. But, I definitely want to try to be in that 2 spot because that secures you 3 home playoff games if there's no upsets in the bracket anywhere.
All right, and finally, what are your concerns about playing the Live Oak Lady Eagles tonight?
Oh, we definitely got to guard the 3-pointer. They live and die by the 3. I think last time they shot over 33s against us. We did a decent job guarding the 3-point line, so we got to do the same thing again tonight.
Coach, thank you for your time, and best of luck to you tonight.
All right, thanks, Chris.
That was Walker High School head girls basketball coach, Mr. Corey Arnold. I'm Chris LaDuby. We'll be right back with more Lady Cat basketball on Me TV.
JROTC, a character and leadership building course sponsored by the U.S. Marine Corps. We're an elective class that gives you a PE and health credit if enrolled for 2 years. Take 2 years of JROTC and enter the military with a higher rank and pay. JROTC isn't a requirement to join the military. JROTC has a number of extracurricular activities that include armed and unarmed competition drill teams, color guards, PT teams, and competition marksmanship teams. Get ready to serve your country. JROTC.
I'm Sheriff Jason Ard. My primary concern is the well-being and safety of you, our citizens. Having worked in law enforcement for more than 20 years, I also know how important it is to provide good role models for our future leaders. That's why I choose to invest in our school resource officers and our Explorer program.
The Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office has an SRO assigned to every school in the parish. Local high schoolers are also in training to help provide a safe learning environment in Livingston Parish.
Promises made, promises kept. Jerry Lane is outstanding.
Jerry Lane, it's always been Jerry. Service, selection, they've got it all. You can count on Jerry Lane. Always lead to. You can count on Jerry Lane.
We use our camera phones to save special moments in time. Now, Capturing this moment can save you time. Introducing Mobile Deposit from Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
Hey you! Yes, you. Nowadays, going to a bank is time-consuming. Have you ever thought of online banking? It helps you manage your money when it's ideal for you, and saves your time. So, are you ready to try something new? Give it a go. Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
To Walker High School, Chris Ledoux along with Jimmy Guidry here for tonight's contest. The Lady Cats are in action tonight, taking on the visiting Lady Eagles from Live Oak right down the road. This is one of those little district rivalry type of games where it's not really a rivalry. We don't really hate anybody from Live Oak, but since the teams are so close.
Why do you have to hate somebody for it to be a rivalry?
I don't know, just
checking.
It kind of goes together, you know. It's a friendly rivalry. How about that?
Yeah,
bragging rights in the community.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like Denham Springs, 5 or 7, 10 minutes away.
Right.
They're just so close. Some of these kids grew up together, So, but yeah, it is a good rivalry.
Yeah. We play each other in every sport every year, it seems like. So
multiple times.
Multiple times, you're right. And then you throw in the Parish Basketball Championship, which we won. And then so you got to play, we didn't get to play Live Oak in that tournament, looking at the results, but nonetheless, the Lady Cats are the parish champions and looking to be district champions as well.
Right. So these are two important games here tonight. Walker is going to play Live Oak tonight. They really need this win because next week, if Zachary wins their game tonight, whoever wins that game will be district champions. And so 2 wins, like we saw Coach Arnold talk about, would really give them a great seeding, maybe a 2, maybe depending on who's above them, maybe even a 1 seed or something like that. If they win these next 2 games, they're still going to make the playoffs. There's no doubt about that, but they'll probably be a little bit lower seed, maybe something like a 4, 5, or 6.
Right. Coach, excuse me, Jimmy, talk about some of the girls for the Live Oak Lady Eagles that are not just basketball players, but do other sports as well, so you got some athletes on the court.
Yeah, I mean, you have Presley Wascombe, she was all-district as a freshman, which is, just it speaks for itself, getting all-district in this tough district as a freshman. Also you have Ashley Davis, 2-time defending state champion in shot put. I tried to throw a shot put in high school. It's not easy, so to be 2-time defending, I didn't say that she was 2-time defending district champion or area champion. She's 2-time defending state champion in the shot put.
Right.
So, they also have Allie Howard as all-district, all-parish, all-metro softball player. So, they have girls that can play multiple sports or if they're just multiply, that's not even a word, I don't think, but they're just athletic all around. So.
Yeah. All right, the Lady Cats have now taken the court, and the band is playing. Everybody's rocking in the gym tonight. So we're going to take a look at the starting lineup for these Lady Cats right now and see who'll be starting. Some good things about the Lady Cats, and looking at your screen right now, you're watching the Live Oak Lady Eagles live warm-up. And if you look at the bottom left of your screen, you've got the color guard for Walker High School performing there. They got the band, they got the color guard, and the band is just rocking tonight. Very festive crowd on hand, so as we pan around and see everybody, I'm excited about this contest. And look, there's our band. Gypsy Sigmund does a great job directing the band, and they'll be performing all night long.
Yeah, and so it'll be a great atmosphere here tonight for basketball, something that you would see kind of like in college basketball with bands and, you know, a good crowd hopefully here tonight.
Yeah, it's a good crowd, and we're looking forward to it. You know, the Lady Cats in district coming in with an overall district record of 8-2. Kind of not really what you normally would see as far as losses. I mean, losing to two very good teams. And with three seniors starting, we were hoping to go undefeated in district, but it really doesn't happen that way. You know, especially in basketball, it's very hard to go undefeated.
Right. I mean, when you look at the teams they lost to, you know, Scotlandville's got a record of 17-8 right now. Broadmoor's got a record of 20-9. You know, so those are both playoff teams. If I remember from last year, they had like 3 or 4 teams from this district in the playoffs, all ranked in the top 20. So, you know, like the Live Oaks coach said in the interview, this is just a really tough district, you know. So, I mean, it's going to be really hard for any team to go undefeated in district play.
And the Lady Cats, what's kind of ironic about that, Jimmy, is that we split with Broadmoor and we also split with Scotlandville, yet neither one of those teams is playing for the district championship come next Friday night.
Right. So, I mean, it's just crazy. Anybody can beat anybody, you know. I expect Live Oak to come out here excited, you know, play really hard for, you know, first half or so, and then I expect Walker will probably kind of pull away a little bit in the second half.
And then, you know, you got all these teams. You got Broadmoor, you got Zachary, you got Scotlandville, and you got Walker, all going to be making the playoffs. And it was kind of ironic is that Denham Springs is not really in that conversation right now, when normally they are in there, in that conversation. And then looking at that roster when we played them over here, there was like one junior and like 37 sophomores, it seems like.
Right, and depending on what they do, Denham Springs, what they do these next 2 games, you know, they might finish 14 and 16, depending on what their RPI is and how well they played and who they played. I mean, you never know. They might sneak in the playoffs as a lower seed too. So.
Right. Now, what's a bad thing about Lady Cats playing Zachary is that it will be at Zachary, so please make the trip down there. But while you're there, make sure you bring your cell phone with you. Tune into walkerhigh.org because the boys will be playing on television. That's right, that'll be our last basketball broadcast, February 13th, right here at the Glenn Ellis Gym. The boys taking on the Zachary Broncos. The game starts at 7:30, but we'll go on the air at 7 o'clock. And so looks like the Wildcat boys will not make the playoffs, but still watch them, tune in, and it's going to be senior night here again.
Yeah, the Walker boys basketball team kind of remind me a lot of the boys football team. You know, they had a couple games where they were right there. They could have won. And, you know, it could have just been a really different season. It's the same thing with the Walker football team. You know, they finished 0-10, but, you know, I think if I remember correctly, they lost 3 games by combined like 6 points, 6 or 7 points. You know, so they were right there in a lot of games. And so it's just tough for this Walker boys basketball team this season.
We are 4 minutes and 22 seconds away from tip-off here at the Glenn Ellis Gym. The band's playing. Lady Cats are warming up. It's the Live Oak Lady Eagles are warming up right now. Jimmy, let's talk about these 3 seniors on this team. It's senior night here at Wildcats. Lady Cats are playing. So talk about each of those seniors, and we'll kind of go back and forth and tell each other what we think about them. Let's start with the first senior, the visiting senior, if you will, the newly. Casey Fountain comes in scoring 1,000 points for a career.
Yeah, so she played, this is her first year with Walker, but, you know, scoring 1,000 points in high school, no matter where you are, it's just impressive. You know, she's a great leader on this floor. You know, last game, I think she was, you know, you could tell she was obviously not 100%. She was playing hard still, even you know, just playing at 75 or 80%. It looked like she was aggravated by something that night. So, you know, she's played hard all season long, whether she's 100% healthy or not. You know, she's very determined, doesn't want to come out the game, and just, you know, being the point guard, she's a great leader being a senior.
You know, whenever we started this broadcasting thing, I asked all the girls to give me a sheet on them, you know, kind of information behind the scenes type of deal. And she said her name is not Casey. And she just puts that on there like, my name is not really Casey. I'm like, okay. So I had to bring her to the side. I said, Casey, I said, you just left me hanging there. What is your real name? She goes, my name is actually Cassandra. But she goes by Casey as a nickname, so that's very interesting. Your next senior we're going to talk about, the lady who has signed already with the Southeastern Lions, or the Lady Lions, Miss Bailey Steers, number 10.
Yeah, Bailey does a little bit of everything. You know, she's a tall player, a lengthy player. She can shoot from the outside. She can dribble. She can drive. She can get to the basket and make something happen. You know, she does a little bit of everything on offense for this Walker team. You know, I'm sure Coach Arnold loves having a player like Bailey.
And your final senior who has not yet signed with anybody, another 1,000-point scorer for the Lady Cats, and that is number 25, Jamie Gibson.
Yeah, and Jamie Gibson's a great leader for this team as well. You know, she also can do, like Bailey, she can do just about, you know, anything. Shoot from the outside, score inside. You know, she's got this nice little turnaround post move in the lane that she does that I've really yet to see anybody stop her whenever she wants to do the move. So, you know, she does. Excuse me. She's a great player for Coach Arnold as well. And, you know, these seniors in their 3 years have had a record of 81 and 18 in 3 years. You know, that's just really impressive. You know, 5 of those losses this year. So, you know, the other 2 years, you know, they're looking at 50
I think
plus
it was 5
wins,
losses last year, or 6 once
or
the playoffs.
something like that, right?
And then you got another 6 or 7. So they're averaging probably 7 losses a year. That's amazing.
That's when you play, you know, 30-something games. So.
Absolutely, you're right. And so each one of those girls, you know, being here at Walker High School and watching each one of them play, you know, coming through the ranks, and as far as being sophomore, junior, and senior, and things like that. So it's been very exciting to watch them play. I've enjoyed every single minute watching the girls play and calling out their names and playing music for them, and, you know, and talking to them in the halls. You know, they're all delightful. They're all very respectful young ladies, and you know, wish the best to each and every one of them as far as their career goes later on after basketball here at Walker High School.
Yeah, and another good thing about these 3 seniors is, you know, none of them are selfish with the basketball. You know, they're all selfless. They all play defense, hard defense. You know, I was looking at some of their last couple games. In the last 2 games, all 3 of these seniors have all been in double digits in scoring. You know, one game, I think last game, you know, Casey Fountain of the 3 was leading the pack, but then the game before that, you know, Jamie Gibson had the most points. So, you know, it just depends on what night it is, you know, and that's what makes a good balanced team, that, you know, you don't have one, you know, Kobe Bryant on your team that has to score all the points, and when they're off, you just suck it up and lose. You know, you have multiple players, multiple leadership, multiple players in leadership, you know, that can lead your team.
And it all goes back to Coach Corey Arnold's coaching philosophy and what he wants the girls to do. And if you look right now, you're watching the girls do their pregame ritual as far as getting themselves fired up. Before the game, we had about 15 seconds before we're ready to tip things off, and we will be underway. So we're ready for this game to start. The starters once again for the visiting Live Oak Lady Eagles are?
Yeah, number 3, Paige Vaccaro, junior. Junior, number 13, Alexis Harouch.
Harouch, they're going to pronounce it Harouch, yes, sir.
A junior, number 22, Allie Howard. A sophomore, number 23, Presley Wascom, who was all-district and all-parish last season. And a junior, number 30, Ashley Davis, who we'll see her a lot, you know, getting rebounds and playing tough around the basket.
That is very impressive to be a sophomore and be all-district last year. So we'll be calling her name out quite a lot, Miss Wascom, number 23, and she wears the famous Michael Jordan number, if you will.
No, it's the LeBron number now, right?
Okay, I'm old school. All right, we're ready for the tip. There's Kiana Brown. She does win the tip, and it is recovered by the Lady Eagles. So we are ready to get things started. The Lady Eagles will have it. Number 13, that is Harouch. She'll drive in, pass the ball off to number 30. That's Davis. With the ball around to 22 is Howard. Howard shoots from three-point land, and she makes it. So Howard starts off the scoring for the Lady Eagles. And now we have a timeout already by Coach Arnold with 21 seconds going in the first period, and Coach Arnold calls a timeout.
He obviously did not see what he liked out there in the first opening possession. You know, I think, you know, we've had one game where Coach Allman, he had all of his timeouts in the whole first half, you know, just because they were playing well. And, you know, he's not scared to call a timeout or use a timeout when he thinks one's needed.
Right. So I'm at a loss because I've never seen a timeout called that early in a basketball game with just 21 seconds going.
I don't think I've seen that either.
So the Live Oak Lady Eagles lead the Walker Lady Cats 3-0. And Lady Cats will inbound. Casey Fountain will bring the ball down. She will be the point guard. Give the ball to Bailey Steers. Kicks it back out to Fountain. Drives in the middle. Shoots and in. That's 2 points for Casey.
Yeah, and Casey's going to have that opportunity all night tonight to be able to just dribble drive and make something happen.
So now the Lady Eagles will take the ball down. Vaccaro is number 3. Give the ball to All District and stolen by Kiana Brown. She drives down and she'll draw the foul. Looks like a foul will go against Vaccaro, and it does. That is her first team foul. So going to the line for the Lady Cats will be Kiana Brown.
And, Live Oak was doing a great job, beating the press, getting past half court with enough time left, but then they just kind of threw the ball away.
So Brown makes her first free throw.
That was a little eerie. I've never heard it that quiet in here, Chris.
Yeah, they get very supportive, very quiet for her. She'll now shoot her second. We are tied at 3 with 7:07 to play in the first period. And Kiana shoots and makes her second free throw. So now the Lady Cats lead 4-3.
Apparently that timeout must have helped.
Yes, they got their attention. Vaccaro now stolen by Jamie Gibson, drives and gives the ball back out to McKenzie, who shoots a mix, and that was Jamie Gibson for 2 points.
Yeah, it was Jamie Gibson with a nice rebound and the putback. Like I talked about a little bit in pregame, she's able to do everything inside, outside.
Howard is getting pressure, and then Coach France calls a timeout, as he's going to have to be dealing with that full court press all night long. 30-second timeout by Coach Eric France.
Yeah, what Walker does, they do a great job of using the baseline as another defender. So when you get 2 people up against 1 person on the baseline, they really have nowhere to go. If they're in the middle of the court and there's only 2 people there, there's a lot of angles that you can get the ball out. But when they're using that whole baseline as another defender, it's just a great way to really trap that person.
And Coach Arnold does a great job with it. He knows what he wants to do whenever they got 2 on him. He knows how to trap them, plus he knows how to recover with the other girls as far as, making sure they don't get a pass. So now, here we go. The Lady Eagles have the ball. That's Howard. Tries around the right side, drives, and she's going to be called for traveling.
Yeah, it looked like she wanted to get her cutter there, a good pass, close to the basket, but when that wasn't there, she just kind of pulled back and didn't pull back quick enough.
Fountain trying the right side, give the ball to Bailey Steers. Back to Fountain and inside, shoots and scores.
That was a nice play, a nice call by Coach Allman to draw that one up.
Full court press again. There's Howard back and forth, and they get the ball back to Vaccaro. Over to Davis. Back to Vaccaro. Kicks it out to Wascom, shooting, missing, and rebound by Gibson. She'll bring it down. Knocked out by LaRoche. Across the court to Bailey Steers, shoots the 3 and just a little bit short.
Live Oak got a little bit lucky on that one. You can't leave Bailey Steers open in the corner like that too many times, or it's not going to be a good outcome.
Fountain tips it over to Kiana Brown, and she scores 2. Our score is now 10-3 with 5:30 to play in the first period. As the scoreboard is not working on the bottom as far as our TV broadcast is concerned, so we'll announce the score more often. There is a 3-pointer by Vaccaro, and she makes it. Our score is now 6-10. Lady Cats lead, and now we're going to get a foul called on Vaccaro. I'm sorry, that is on Howard. Excuse me, Allie Howard, the junior. That is her second team foul. Not a shooting foul, and we'll inbound to Kiana Brown. Over to Bailey Steers. And stolen by Davis under the goal. So the Lady Eagles will set up again. That's Howard. Passing the ball out to Wascom, back to Howard. Try to give and go inside to Davis and gets the easy lay-in. Our score is now 10-8. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. Traveling called against Gibson. Looks like she kind of lost her footing there.
Yeah, it looks like she kind of got bumped right there, and when she did, she kind of lost her footing and committed the turnover.
So the Lady Cats will stay in their full court press. Fountain gets a tip on it. But the Eagles retain the ball. Wascom draws a shoulder in. No foul. And now the ball goes off Wascom, and the Lady Cats will have it.
That's the 4th turnover that these Wildcats have caused Live Oak to have tonight.
4:27 to play first period. 10-8, the Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. There is Casey Fountain driving, and she's going to draw the block. We'll have to see who the foul is on officially. Foul goes against number 30. That is Davis for her first third-team foul. There's Fountain shooting the three, and just barely off the mark. Kiana Brown with the rebound, and she cannot find a basket either. Lady Eagles will get the rebound. There's Davis. Get the ball back to, they're passing it very fast here. That's LaRoche. Back to Wascom. I'm sorry, that was not Roth, that was Howard. So now Crystal Hutchinson will check in for the Lady Cats. Coming out will be Kayla McKenzie. And that's a quick inbound to Davis. Gets 2 points, so Davis she'll now have 4 points. We're tied at 10-10 in the first period, 3:46 to play. Lady Cats now have the ball, and another tap by the Lady Eagles. Crystal Hutchinson will shoot, and that is a 2-pointer for her. 12-10 is our score. Lady Cats remain in the full court press. Crystal Hutchinson steals now for the Lady Cats, and she'll set up the offense. There's Casey Fountain being patient with the ball, making sure to get the right call in from Coach Arnold. Bailey Steers in her favorite spot, does not shoot, and the ball is stolen again once by Davis. And that is Howard. Ball gets tipped, but the Lady Eagles remain. And now we have a jump ball call. It's a very quick jump ball call, but
yeah, usually jump balls aren't called that quickly. And I think I kind of would have let him play a little bit until somebody threw a foul.
Lady Cats will take over off the jump ball, so it'll be Lady Cat basketball. 12-10 is our score. 3 minutes to play in the first period. Lady Cats lead. That's a Raven bars in. Now Jamie Gibson shoots the three, and she makes it. So she has 5 points on the night.
And like I said, there's going to be a different person that is going to be leading Walker in points.
Wilson kicks the ball out to Howard, who misses the three. Casey Fountain now drives in, and she loses the handle on it. Bars gets it, kicks it out to Crystal Hutchinson, who shoots and misses. And we got a rebound by Vaccaro. And Howard will take the ball down for Lady Eagles. LaRoche now bring the ball to the center. And Vaccaro to the right side. Shooting and missing is Wascom. Kiana Brown brings the ball down for the Lady Cats.
And I think Lilacs doing a great job staying in this game a little bit with, Wascom doesn't have any points here so far, and, she's, by far one of their better offensive players.
The Lady Cats are all over the court now looking for the ball, and now we have a foul going to be called on Jamie Gibson. That'll be her first, team foul number 1. And she was trying to rustle the ball out of her hands, and it ended up being a push.
Yeah, I figured that would have been called a jump ball, but refs see better than we did.
Yes. So the Lady Eagles will have the ball. Now LaRoche drives down the lane, give off to the left, back into LaRoche on the inside, misses the easy lay-in. Shoot by Howard, and she'll get 2. We are now with the 1:30 to play in the first period. 15-12 is our score. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. Crystal Hutchinson now kicks the ball out to Fountain, tries to feed it inside to Jamie Gibson, and she draws a foul. Foul will go against number 22, Allie Howard, the junior. That's her second, 4th-team foul. 1:21 to play in first period now. Lady Cats are not really forcing the ball in, kind of floating it to each other. I'd like to see them make some better passes with more authority. A lot of Lady Eagles are getting their hands on the ball when they're making some soft passes. Here's Kiana Brown in the paint, and she scores.
It's tough to defend that shot right there whenever Fountain can get it into Brown right there for the easy basket.
Lady Eagles now get the ball across court. That is Wascom shooting the three and just barely misses. We're inside of 1 minute in the first period. Get the ball to Jamie Gibson, who shoots and makes another three. That is 2 in a row. Our score is now 20-12. Lady Cats lead with 36 seconds to play in the first quarter. Bars tips the ball, but still recovered by Wascom. Howard diving now, and we have a jump ball tied up between Howard and Brown.
Yeah, Howard's kind of scaring me a little bit. She's playing really tough, really fierce here. She's got 2 fouls early, so she needs to watch her foul count. But besides that, she's playing hard and wants to win this contest here.
LaRoche with the jumper, misses. Rebound by Wascom. 19 seconds to play, first period. 22-12. 20 is our 12, excuse me. Here's Jamie Gibson for another 3, and she is officially hot. 11 points for her. She's made 3 threes in a row. We're down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And if I see the referee say that she get it off, we had to make an official call here. She did make the basket. 23-12 is our score, so we'll take a break. We'll be right back with more Lady Cat basketball on Me TV.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Nowadays, going to a bank is time-consuming. Have you ever thought of online banking? It helps you manage your money when it's ideal for you and saves your time. So, are you ready to try something new? Give it a go. Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
Did you know there are over 33,000 jobs available right now in Louisiana that require a 2-year degree, certificate, or advanced training? Hi, I'm Joe Martin, president of ITI Technical College. And for over 40 years, we've helped people just like you get the training and skills you need to fill those jobs.
ITI offers flexible class schedules, and financial aid is available for those who qualify.
So call ITI now or go online. It's that simple.
ITI, for a better life.
Hello everyone, welcome to Lolly Lou's, where sweet and fun meet. We're the area's only family ice cream and candy store. Come in and try our premium Hershey's ice cream and Italian ice. You can also choose from our wide selection of various candies and other sweet treats. Our popular gummy table provides a variety of gummy treats such as gummy sharks, frogs, and pigs. We're the only treat shop in the area to serve pucker powder. Our gourmet chocolate truffles are delicious. Try our favorite tiramisu. Large orders can be placed in advance for weddings and receptions. Looking for a place to have a birthday party? Let Lolly Lou's provide you with a whimsical and fun atmosphere. We are conveniently located in the Walker Commons Shopping Center on Walker South Road, 1/4 mile from I-12. We are open 7 days a week from 12 to 9. Come in and enjoy Walker's funnest and sweetest treat shop. We look forward to treating you.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux along with Jimmy Guidry here. We appreciate you watching Lady Cats in action, taking on the visiting Live Oak Lady Eagles. 23-14 is our score as we begin the second period. The give and go. There's Casey Fountain getting another 2 points. She now has 6 on the night. Lady Cats lead 25-14.
That's like cheating. She's getting all the easy points. No, it's not like it's cheating. It's a great design play by Coach Arnold.
LaRoche shoots from the free throw line, and she will score. Alexis LaRoche, the junior. 25-16 is our score now. Casey Fountain will bring the ball down for the Lady Cats. Slow things down and try to set up the offense. Jamie Gibson looking for Brown. She's not open. Get the ball to Crystal Hutchinson. There's Brown again. Get the ball to Bars. Shoots and barely off the mark. And rebound by Howard. Throw the ball down to Wascom. And gets the quick lay-in. And now we have a timeout by Coach Arnold. 30-second timeout.
Yeah, and I know what Coach Arnold is telling his team right now, that they have to rebound and they have to get back on defense. I'm sure he's not happy with the little wide open layup play. That's Walker's MO. He doesn't want people doing that to his team.
25-18 is our score. 7:02 to play in the second period, and the Lady Cats are playing pretty well. But Coach Arnold is thinking that they should be playing a little bit better.
Right.
But let's not take anything away from the Live Oak Lady Eagles. They're a much improved team, and they're playing very well together.
Yeah, they have 6 players tonight that have scored baskets tonight. Apparently, Jamie Gibson does know it's senior night, as she has 11.
Yes, Jamie Gibson now has 11 points, and we are just barely starting the second period. So Casey Fountain takes it down, and then now there's Jamie Gibson. Bars gives it back to Fountain. Looks, drives in the lane, turns back to Bars, shoots the 3, and misses. It's going to be off of Brown's fingertips and will be going the other way. Vaccaro will inbound the ball for the Lady Eagles, and there is Wascom. She will bring the ball down, the all-district player last year. There's Howard way across to Vaccaro, back to Wascom, who shoots the three and misses. Fountain on the rebound, and she'll bring the ball down and looking for a pass, and Hutchinson was not there.
Yeah, one thing you never want to do is leave your feet unless you're shooting. You know, when you leave your feet, you have to come down. If you come down on the ball, it's a travel. So she kind of had to throw it to where she thought Hutchinson was going, and she wasn't there. So ball went out of bounds. Lady Eagles take over.
Wascom now to Vaccaro. She'll give the ball to a new Lady Eagle, who is Wilson, number 10, who comes in. Olivia Wilson, a junior. 6:10 to play for second period, 25-18. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, and Wascom's she's not getting a lot of good looks here tonight against the stingy Walker defense, so she's kind of putting up shots that she probably otherwise wouldn't be taking.
Here is Crystal Hutchinson right at the line, and there is Brown looking for Bailey Steers, likes what she sees, and just off the mark, gets her own rebound, drives hard, in and out. Does not get the friendly roll, and so now we have a jump ball.
It was a good job by Bailey Steers to just follow her shot twice. You know, she missed one, went and got the rebound, missed another one that probably should have gone in, and then got caught up with the jump ball for that one.
Wascom will bring it down for the Lady Eagles. Pass the ball to Howard. Way across court to Vaccaro, shoots the three and misses. Rebound by Wilson. Wilson gets two. That's her first points of the game. No, correction, she has four now. 20-25, Lady Cats lead over the visiting Lady Eagles. 5:21 to play, second period, and now we have a kickball. Martin Anderson Hall of Fame, please. And it'll go out of bounds. Casey Fountain will inbound for the Lady Cats under their own goal. Crystal Hutchinson gets the ball safely in for the Lady Cats, and she'll shoot the three. And the high arcing Crystal Hutchinson three goes in.
If she shoots any higher, she's going to put a light out there, Chris. That was up there.
Here is Wascom. Pass the ball to Vaccaro. She'll go back to the center. Pass the ball to the left side for three is Howard, who misses. Back to Wascom. And Howard tries it again. And this time she makes it. Allie Howard gets three. Our score is now 23-28. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. 4:45 to play second period. District 4 5A contest. And Coach France said this is a playoff game type of situation for the Lady Eagles. They want to win this like they would a playoff game. Kiana Brown inside the paint scores 2, so she now has 8 points on the night.
When Kiana Brown gets that low into the paint, gets the ball, you know, it's tough to defend her. She's very strong and very tall, so it's pretty easy to just to turn around and put a shot up.
30-23 is our score with 4 minutes and 13 seconds to play. Lady Eagles missed the three-pointer. Rebound by Brown. Needs to protect the ball, and she does. Gives the ball out to the point guard, Casey Fountain, who will set up the offense. Not very vocal is Coach Corey Arnold tonight. There is a two-point attempt by Fountain that does not find the mark. Rebound by Wascom.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that shot selection by Fountain there. You know, they could have moved the ball around a little bit more and maybe tried to find a better look.
Wilson looks, shoots, and it's a little bit short. Rebound by Fountain. She'll bring the ball down kind of slow. Wants to set up the offense and shoots and gets a 2 points for that one. Stepped on the line. So she now has 8. 32-23 is our score, and we now have a timeout on the floor. Full timeout by the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, so, I mean, right now in the second quarter, it looks like the Lady Cats are just coming out kind of bland. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. They don't have the intensity they normally have. I don't know if it's just because they're kind of up early in the second quarter. They just kind of think they're going to coast by, but, you know, they probably should watch themselves because, you know, these Lady Eagles, they came to play. You know, Howard's got 8 points, and, you Wascom, if Wascom gets hot, which, she has the ability to do a lot of things on offense, she only has 2 points. I mean, if she comes around and scores another 10 points between now and the end of the fourth quarter, this game could be a lot closer than it is right now.
Right, the Lady Cats are not playing with the, I don't know how you explain it also.
The fire?
Yeah, something, but still, the baskets are going in, 32 to 23 in the second period with 3:25 to play in the second period. I mean, they're scoring points, but it just, something different about it, but we'll take it. A lead is a lead, so we'll take it. The Lady Cats will now defend the Lady Eagles coming down. There's no press this time, and so we'll set up the defense. Howard now kicks it out to Wascom. Big three-pointer, does not go, in and out. Rebound by Davis, and she gets the easy field goal. 25 to 32 is our score with 3 minutes to play in the second period. Different Lady Cats in now. That's Miranda Smith. Pass the ball out to McKenzie, number 24. Casey Fountain remains in. Feed the ball inside. Jamie Gibson makes a move. Shoots in a little bit too much. Rebound by Wascom, and the Eagles will take over.
Yeah, see, those are the type of things I don't know. It just seems like shots like that normally fall for them. And they're just not falling here tonight.
Intercepted by Gibson. She was credit for a steal. Pass the ball to Fountain. McKenzie drives, shoots, and just off the mark inside the paint. Rebound by LaRoche. And the Lady Eagles will now have the ball. There's Wascom. Get a little bit of pressure. Almost a backcourt. Almost a traveling, but now we do get the traveling call. That'll go against Vaccaro.
You got to pack the suitcases when you're going to travel, Chris. You can't just take the ball and run, okay?
Gotcha. All right, 32 to 25 is our score. 2:12 to play in the second period. Lady Cats lead over the visiting Lady Eagles. Bailey Steers shoots a long two-pointer, and she gets it. That is Bailey's first 2 points of the night.
Which will extend our lead out to 34-25.
Howard kicks the ball out to Vaccaro. Stolen by Brown, but the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and I think maybe one of the other things is we've seen Coach Allman, use his bench a little earlier in this game, and so I think they just playing with maybe a combination of players that haven't really gelled as much as other players have.
Lady Eagles now kick it out to LaRoche. Cannot find the three-point. Rebound by Gibson. Ball goes out to Bailey Steers, who gets it stolen. Pass over to Vaccaro, and almost gets stolen. That is Wascom drives in the paint, being guarded by Bailey Steers again. Bailey Steers jumps up, gets the rebound, kicks it out to Gibson. Right side is, wow. Fountain drops a shoulder, but she does not draw the foul. Foul goes against number 13 for a block. That 13 is against Haroche. That'll be her foul, her first. So Fountain will go to the line for Lady Cats.
Yeah, I don't think the Live Oak coach is very happy with that call at all, especially considering Casey kind of dropped her shoulder a little bit there.
So Fountain makes the first free throw. She now has 9 points on the night. 35 to 25 is our score. Fountain will line up for her second. She missed her second free throw the first time she went up. She made the first and missed the second. See if she gets this one. She now has 3 free throws in a row for the Lady Cats. 36 to 25 is our score. 1:10 to play in the second period. And that is Howard now for the Lady Eagles, and she'll bring the ball down. Try the right side, along with Davis over there. And she's getting a count. Pass the ball into LaRoche. Back out to Davis. Back out to Howard. Tries the three. And she is off the mark to the left. The ball will go out of bounds.
Yeah, it's a tough shot by Howard there, She does have 2 3-pointers here tonight and 8 points overall. But I think she's trying to get a little better feel for the 3-pointer, but it was a tough shot right there.
We are inside of 1 minute to play. 36 to 25 is our score. That is Bars. Pass the ball to give and go to Fountain. They've run it 2 times successfully. This time, Live Oak has figured out what they're doing and defends it well. Lady Eagles come down now. That is Howard driving the right side. Still dribbling. Given a little pressure by Fountain. Give the ball to LaRoche, who will draw the foul, and that'll be against number 20. Kiana Brown. That is her first foul, team foul number 2.
Yeah, and going back to the give and go, 2 out of 3, that'll get you in the Hall of Fame every time, Chris. So keep doing 2 out of 3, keep putting points on the board.
36-25, Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. 25 seconds to play in this first half. And now we'll get a shooting foul going against Kiana Brown. That is her second foul, team foul number 3. And so that aggressive defense we talked about gets her in foul trouble sometimes as well.
Yeah, but first of all, let's give credit to Roach there. There was a great pump fake and a great a dribble and a drive to get to the basket and draw the foul.
So LaRoche makes the first and missed her first free throw and misses her second. 36-26 is our score. 21 seconds to play in the second period. And the Lady Cats will play for the last shot. 17 seconds. The clock is rolling as Fountain brings the ball down very slowly. Give the ball to Bars on the right side. Drives into the lane a little bit. There is McKenzie shooting a 3 just off the mark. Bars with the rebound. 3 seconds. 2-1. Brown shoots and scores, and that is the end of the first period. First half, 38-26 is our score. It's halftime. We'll be right back with more Lady Cat basketball on Me TV.
Welcome at Walker Family Dentistry, the office of Dr. Lauren Leach, located at the corner of Florida Boulevard in North Palmetto, minutes from Walker High School. This state-of-the-art dental practice provides you access to the latest treatment available. From the moment you walk in the door, you can be confident that patient comfort is a top priority. Dr. Leach and the friendly staff at Walker Family Dentistry look forward to caring for your dental needs. Walker Family Dentistry, just what you've been looking for in a dentist.
Sombrero's Mexican restaurant offers our customers some of the most authentic and delectable Tex-Mex cuisine in the area, all served in a family-friendly atmosphere. We use only the freshest ingredients of the highest quality, from our delicious enchiladas and burritos to our amazing chicken steak or shrimp fajitas, the house specialty. We have something to please everyone. Join us for food and fun at Sombrero's Mexican restaurant.
Back to Walker High School, Chris Ledoux along with Jimmy Guidry, and we are at halftime. Our score is 38-26. The Lady Cats lead over the visiting Lady Eagles from Live Oak. And there's Mr. St. Pierre, the principal here at Walker High School, and he's the guy with the microphone. And he's the one who spearheaded this whole TV thing as far as Walker High School goes. He had a vision as far as bringing us into a new age in technology, and so he's the one who spearheaded this whole thing to bring this TV station to you here at Walker High School. And once again, I say this every broadcast, and I cannot say it enough. Everything as far as this broadcast goes is done by the students. I am the only teacher on staff that I just do the announcement because I'm familiar with sports. But if you look at the bottom right of your corner of your TV screen, you see the red hat. That's a student here at Walker High School, and there's one of the cameramen there. That looks like Mr. One of the announcers here at Walker High School, doing a great job of holding the camera. I'm forgetting his name right now, but each of the kids do everything as far as one guy's running the camera, one guy's running the cars, one guy's doing the audio, and even the director here, Mr. Jean-Paul St. Pierre, doing a great job being our director, telling us in our ear as far as what we got going on when the commercials are coming. Every time you see a commercial, most of the commercials are made by the students here at Walker High School. and they are shown on the air. And even the three-point shot, that the little graphic you just saw right there, that is also done by the students here at Walker High School. So a great job of doing everything. And also this class is spearheaded by Mr. John Tillman, who you know pretty well, right, Jimmy? John Tillman?
John's lucky enough to call himself my brother-in-law. Or maybe I'm lucky enough to call him my brother-in-law. It just depends on who needs who more. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm a little intrigued by this contest, Chris. You know, he comes out and just smokes the free throw and the three-pointer, and then is struggling with the half-court shot.
We have a time on the clock. We have 10 seconds left. He has to make a half-court shot within 10 seconds. We got 6 seconds left. He's trying to win some valuable prizes here. And he'll shoot again. Oh, just off the rim. And so Mr. St. Pierre doing some stuff with the Band of Legacy. A couple of band members here playing some basketball.
Yeah, and I said earlier I think he should have been on the basketball team, because looks like he got some skills.
He was on the basketball team, and then things didn't. I don't know what happened. Why he's not on the basketball team?
For him?
Yeah, it didn't pan out for him.
Yeah,
So now
it's
he's in
fine.
the band. He's still participating in something, and so now we'll get our next band member to come and shoot a layup. So I bet that if one of the basketball players try to pick up one of their instruments and play it, I don't think they would be as successful as the band members playing basketball. What do you think, Jimmy?
Yeah, maybe drums.
Maybe drum.
Maybe drums. But
I want to see him do a clarinet.
Don't give him a tuba or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is not the same technique as far as shooting a free throw that we see. As far as hey, there we go. Technique doesn't matter though, right?
No, it does. Every once in a while it's gonna go in. You know what I'm saying?
We're at halftime here at the Glenn Ellis Gym. Lady Cats taking on the visiting Lady Eagles. 38-26 is our score. Lady Cats playing well. Lady Eagles are playing well as well.
Yeah, they're both playing really well. Allie Howard, showing some leadership. The junior has 8 points. Made a couple three-pointers. We still really hadn't seen a lot out of Presley Wascom, who's their all-district, all-metro, all-everything player. Ashley Davis is doing a great job, under the basket with 6 points. Using that strength that she uses to throw the shot put as far as she does. So, but the Lady Wildcats are also doing a great job as well.
Yes, speaking about that, Jamie Gibson has made 3 3-pointers in a row. She has 11 points. She leads the Lady Cats scoring. Not too far behind her. 2 Lady Cats tied. Kiana Brown has 10 points, as well as Casey Fountain has 10 points. And the other scorer for the Lady Cats would be Crystal Hutchinson has 5, and Bailey Steers only has 2. And you mentioned about Presley Wascom not really coming alive as far as scoring yet. Also, we have the same type of deal with Bailey Steers. She can come alive and get a lot of points later on, too.
Yeah, but Bailey Steers actually, she's on the bench a little bit in the first quarter. I noticed that Coach Arnold really wanted to, play multiple people. We've seen one. Let's see. I'm counting.
Randa Smith got in.
We've seen about 8 or 9
McKenzie,
players
right.
So far already. At least 8 players. And so, he's really just trying to get people some experience, I believe, late on in district.
9 players, you're right, have played for the Lady Cats so far. And the half-court shot and the prizes given up for the band legacy of Mr. St. Pierre, trying to kind of reward those guys and give them something to, to think about or whatever as far as this game goes, showing that we appreciate them being here and calling a couple of guys out to make some free throws and layups.
I really want to go play, Chris. I really think I can make it. I'll even give
you
it to
get
the
those
kids.
glory days itches
No,
going.
It's fun. Look, if she gets to the half court, I might run out there and go shoot for
Okay,
her.
she has 43 seconds.
I'm not
to
kidding.
All right, she's at the free throw line.
You gonna
now.
hold me to it? If she makes it half court, I'm gonna shoot for her.
You're going to shoot for her.
Why not? She got to make it.
If she makes it to half court, let her get her own glory. I'm not touching anything. The intercom system is kind of a static. I think it's our headphones and things like that being so many other.
Probably on the same frequency.
Same frequency type of stuff. That's what's going on.
Some stuff just can't be explained.
Looks like the Lady Cats are playing a pretty good game as far as foul goes. Not only 3 fouls committed the first half by the Lady Cats, which is pretty good. Kiana Brown with 2 and Jamie Gibson with 1.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of just being consistent on defense. Kiana Brown does have 2. She does play a little bit too aggressive. sometimes and just gets caught up. So
Yeah, so she does play aggressive, and that's one of the things we talked about in the pregame and in the open, and also whenever we're introducing her. So I call her a defensive specialist. She is very aggressive on the ball to get a lot of rebounds and a lot of steals, but with that, a lot of times it comes with having to give up a lot of fouls. And now, if you look on the screen, that is the principal, Mr. St. Pierre, trying the same thing. He's going to try to
look at him.
look at that. He got a free throw there. Now he's going to try a three-pointer. I wouldn't have given him that when his foot was on the line.
He
But,
said if he gets more than a three-pointer,
Oh.
then he's going to give out car washes or something like that. So I'm like,
Okay, we're trying to get a rebound from him here. Oh, that was
come
not
on.
good at all.
Top of the key. Top of the key.
Top of the key, yeah.
Oh, come on.
He's kind of inching up a little bit. You see that? He's already backing up. It's like a typical three-point shooter, right? Which he won't even wait for his. Oh!
I think, yeah, he's.
The referee's over here smiling at Mr. St. Pierre.
St. Pierre, man, you got to put on your Nikes if you come out here
Yeah,
and shoot
he's
hoops.
up there with some loafers. Okay, now he's going for a half-court shot. Oh! Just off the rim. He's
Buzzer
shooting-
beater. Buzzer beater.
He's shooting
Oh.
from mid-paw. So,
Hey.
good job, Mr. St. Pierre, showing that he's, he's human like all of us, wants to play a little basketball.
And yet you're blaming me for wanting to play, Chris. You're blaming me. The principal got to shoot hoops, and we get to call the games, and I can't shoot hoops.
So now the horn rings. I think we have the regular time on the clock right now, 2:50 in the halftime. So 2:50 before Mr. St. Pierre's out of breath over here standing in front of my table. You did good. We're ready for the second half to start. Chris Dew along with Jimmy Gidra here with you. Tonight's contest, the Lady Cats taking on the visiting Lady Eagles in this District 4-5A contest. Lady Cats come in the overall record 25-5, 8-2 in district, and a couple of replays right now.
Yeah, here you see Live Oak was just able to kick it to the corner for Paige Caro to shoot her three-pointer right there. And right there, Jimmy Gibson makes one of her three-pointers here early on in the game. And there's that backdoor play that Casey Fountain's doing with a little give-and-go action. Running pretty successful here tonight. And lo and behold, there's Waska with only 2 points, came on like a little fast break. You know, she's not getting very many looks, and that's because of the stingy defense. Even Crystal Hutchinson's coming in off the bench, shooting threes, making some good shots, and Allie Howard also as well, shooting some three-pointers. Live Oak has 3 three-pointers they've made tonight. They're playing well. You know, they're down 38-26, and they have a couple other things go their way, and they could be right here in it.
Yeah, they are playing well. Both teams are playing well as far as their own capabilities. I'm not taking anything away from Live Oak, but we both know that.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way to say it. You got 3 seniors. 2 over 1,000-point scorers. Another one is committed to Southeastern. And Live Oaks, starts a sophomore or junior. So yeah, right. I mean it's Heron. Let's wait till maybe next year when we're at this game again and we don't have Gibson and Fountain and Sears here. And, they're 1 sophomore and 3 juniors, is 1 junior and 4 seniors.
Right.
It might be a little bit of a different story.
Right. And I want to also mention about the replays you just saw. The replays, you don't just take a tape and just start showing anything. They got to cut everything and time everything, put it all in the computers to bring you those replays, and we appreciate them back in the booth doing that. There's our wonderful band of Legacy, Walker High School Band of Legacy. The guys volunteered to do this. Mr. Sigmund says, hey, who would like to do the games, and they come and they support the Wildcats and the Lady Cats. And so they will be here Friday also for the boys game for senior night as well.
So that's going to be a good week this week is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love when high school bands play. It just makes the environment, the atmosphere. Look at
that. They're getting with it.
Have you ever carried one of those tubas?
No, I have never.
I haven't either, but I'm not putting one of those on me. He's rocking out with the tuba there. It's awesome.
The whole band is great. It sounds great. I hope the sound translates on TV as well as it does live here in the Glenn Ellis Gym. We are ready to start the third period now. 38-26 is our score. Lady Cats have the basketball. They will inbound for the second half. We got a little bit of stuff on the court there. One of the referees is cleaning up some of the moisture, I guess you will. Coach Arnold doing his inspection as well. And I think we're ready to go momentarily.
Maybe where some band members were hanging out while we were doing some halftime festivities.
So we are ready to start the third period now. 38-26 is our score. Starting the third period, Lady Cats will take over. We'll switch goals. They will go to the opposite side. The Lady Cats will now have the goal on the left side, and the Eagles will have the goal on the right side. Opposite of our table, but I'm giving it for your viewing pleasure at home. Casey Fountain now with the ball for the Lady Cats. Kick it out to McKenzie, over to Steers. Steers brings it to the top of the key, fans it off to Fountain. Given to the inside, but there's no Lady Cat there for the reception.
Yeah, it looked like she was trying to get it to McKenzie because he just wasn't, just went cut all the way through to the other side instead of looking for the ball under the goal.
7:30 to play, third period, 38-26, and Jamie Gibson is pushed, but no foul is called. She kind of looks around like, what? You cannot believe she didn't get a call there. But
yeah, Ashley Davis with the block.
Now, Jamie Gibson kicks it out to Casey Fountain, shoots the three, misses, and that is Howard on the rebound for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, not a great opening possession for the Wildcats there. You know, they had a couple shot selections and just couldn't really get a good look.
There's Howard again, shoots and makes the three. Allie Howard now has 11 points. She's made 3 3-pointers for the Lady Eagles. 7 minutes to play, and there is Jamie Gibson shooting and making 2.
And there's the turnaround jumper or turnaround one-hander that I was talking about, pregame that Jamie Gibson can do. It's pretty hard to stop the way she maneuvers with the ball.
6:45 to play, 40-29 is our score. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. Give and go to Wascom. Shoots and misses. Rebound by Fountain. She'll bring it down and see if there's any open, but LaRoche steals the ball off the dribble. She'll bring it down for the Lady Eagles. Give the ball to Vaccaro. Up to the top to Howard. Over to Wascom. There's Howard again. And the Eagles will set up their own offense. Coach France jumping up and down. There's Davis. Kick it back out to Howard.
And Steers is not letting Wascom go anywhere. You gotta touch the ball to be able to score it. And
Howard gets 2. Her foot was on the line, so she doesn't get credit for the 3-pointer. 6 minutes to play. 40-31 is our score right now. And now we have a jump ball tie-up between Gibson and the Lady Eagles. The Lady Eagles will inbound it. Allie Howard brings it down for them. No press this time for the Lady Cats. Lady Eagles only down by 9 points now. There's Vaccaro trying to 3. Just off the rim. Rebound by Brown. She'll bring the ball down, slow it down the pace. With the ball to Fountain, who will set up the offense. There's Steers on the right side. Give it go inside is to Jamie Gibson. She gets another 2. She now has 15.
Yeah, and Gibson's having a great night tonight, and as you can see, Steers is just not going to let Wascom do anything here. They're playing some solid defense, but like I was trying to say a little bit earlier, you got to have the ball in your hand to score some points.
LaRoche shoots and misses, and the ball will go out on Fountain, so that's where Live Oak it will not be on Fountain, it will be out on Davis.
Yeah, Davis just got there. It looked like she got there last and hit the ball out, after Fountain got her hands on it.
So Fountain will bring the ball down for the Lady Cats, leading 42-31 with 4:50 to play in the third period. Feeds the ball inside to Steers, tipped away by Davis. McKenzie throwing a little contact. There is Jamie Gibson. Shoots the ball, goes out of bounds.
And Jamie Gibson once again looked like she might have gotten bumped or pushed a little bit there, but there was again another no call.
Wascom will bring the ball down. A little bit of behind the back dribble there. Being guarded very closely by Steers. There's LaRoche inside the circle. Shoots and rebound by Brown. Just bring it back the other way. 42-31 is our score. Give the ball to Casey Fountain. Shoots and she'll draw a foul. Foul will go against number 22. That is Howard. Her third foul, first team foul. And Fountain will go to the line.
And also with playing point guard, Fountain does a great job once she gets a little dribble drive and some momentum going here. She does a great job drawing a foul and also getting a good shot off towards the basket.
And she will shoot and barely miss her first one. She has 10 points on the night. Jamie Gibson leading the Lady Cats with 15. Kiana Brown also has 10 points. We'll see if Fountain can break that tie for second right now. Lady Cats scoring. Very quiet in here for her free throws. So I'm the only one speaking. I feel bad, but we have to commentate on the game.
It sure seemed like it, Chris. Gosh.
Here we go. Lady Eagles have the ball. Howard now back to Wascom. Ball is tipped, but Wascom recovers. Kick the ball out to Wilson. Nobody open. Give the ball to Howard. She'll go bring the ball to the top of the key. Kiana Brown goes for the steal. Misses, and Wascom has it, and she will draw a foul, a shooting foul. Foul goes against Bailey Steers, her first, and that's team foul number 1.
Yeah, and Coach Arnold's really going to make Bailey Steers work tonight on defense against Wascom here. She's at the line and trying to put up some more points on the board. And she really hasn't done a lot here for this offense.
32-42 is our score. 3:56 to play third period. And Wascom makes both of her free throws. 33-42 is our score in the third period. 3:50 to play. Third quarter. Fountain now fakes a move. McKenzie out to Brown. McKenzie looking for something. Back to Brown again. Left side. Bailey Steers cutting across the lane. Casey Fountain makes sure the ball does not go out of bounds. Jamie Gibson from the top of the key for 3. And she makes yet another three-pointer. She now has 18. That's her fourth three-pointer of the night.
Yeah, and Gibson knows it's like I said earlier, she knows it's senior night. She's been pretty much unstoppable. She has a bunch of three-pointers, some points in the paint. She's doing it all for this Wildcat team.
Wascom tries the right side, drives in, shoots, and a little bit too much. Rebound by Gibson. She'll bring the ball down. Pass to Fountain real quick. Fountain shoots and scores. Fountain now has 12. 47-33 is our score. 3 minutes to play in third period. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles of Live Oak. Wilson feeds it into LaRoche, who misses. Rebound by Fountain. Kick the ball to Bailey Steers. Kicking out to Fountain once again. Across the court to Jamie Gibson, who makes another three-pointer. She now has 21 points. 50-33 is our score, and Coach France has seen enough and calls timeout. That'll be a 30-second timeout, excuse me.
I wanted to call timeout for him. I mean, she's got 21, and we're early on. Well, we're almost through we're halfway through the third quarter, and she's really putting it on. Inside, outside, make five three-pointers.
Five three-pointers
here tonight, and plus her move that she has in the paint, she's really been unstoppable. It's really hard to guard her here tonight.
So 50-33 is our score. 2:39 to play in the third period. Jamie Gibson now has 21 points, 5 three-pointers, as we mentioned. Lady Cats are looking very good, and they're getting stronger as this game goes on.
Yeah, I mean they're really putting it on now. I guess Coach Arnold had a little extra pep talk there in the locker room for them. Bailey Steers is putting the hammer down on Wascom there. Howard's not scoring how she was, so I'm really excited for this band, although I feel like I'm screaming when they're playing.
So a quick little replay for you there, and getting back to the band and getting back to the action. A lot of things going on here at the Glenn Ellis Gym tonight. 2:39 to play third period. 50-33 is our score. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. Howard will take the ball down court now for Live Oak. Slow play things, but they will set up their offense. Much improved Live Oak Eagle team from the past years. Coach France doing a great job over there in our fellow Livingston Parish school right down the road. By the way, Live Oak has a brand new school. They've been there for maybe 2 or 3 years now. Beautiful facilities over there in Watson, Louisiana. And Walker passed a new bond here a new tax, and we will be getting a brand new school here as well in 2017. We look forward to that. Stolen by Crystal Hutchinson. She'll bring it down the other way. kick the ball out. That's Wascom with a steal of her own for the Lady Eagles. She'll slow things down. Howard now shoots. She gives it to LaRoche, who shoots and makes a two-pointer. So LaRoche gets on the scoring train again. She now has 5.
Yeah, and maybe 1 or 2 steps back, and she'd had a 3-pointer there. But sometimes you're not really aware where you are when you shoot the ball.
Here is Bars, shoots and just off the mark. Jamie Gibson with the rebound. Get the ball back to Crystal Hutchinson. Kick it out to Brown, and we got a foul away from the ball. Foul goes against 22. Howard, she'll get called for the foul. That's her 4th foul, so she is now officially in foul trouble. 2nd team foul.
And I think she will officially be coming out of the game here with those 4 fouls.
So 50-35 is our score. 1:32 to play, 3rd period. Lady Cats will inbound the ball. That is Fountain looking for the open girl. Get the 5-second call going. Gets it inbounds to Hutchinson at the top of the key. Kick it out to Jamie Gibson. Shoots another 3. This time does not go. Rebound by Davis. Kicked it out to Wascom.
Yeah, and it looks like even though Bailey Steers is on the bench here, Coach Arnold's still going to go with put one person, solely on Wascom.
And a turnover is called, so the Lady Cats will take over. Fountain with 1:13 to play, 3rd period. 50-35 is our score. There is Crystal Hutchinson. Kick the ball out to Bars, which it is deflected by the Lady Eagles, and they'll bring it back down. LaRoche now with the ball for the Lady Eagles. LaRoche now looking for somebody inside. Tapped by Brown. And we have a jump ball now. Casey Fountain gets tied up with Wilson, and we have a jump ball.
That was a good job by Fountain to just get in there and see that she could get to the ball and just change the possession.
Inbound by Fountain. 50-35 is our score. 44 seconds to play in the 3rd period. The clock is winding down. There's Gibson. Go to the top of the arc and give the Bars in the Fountain, looking for the open lane. Gibson likes what she sees, shoots again, and connects with another 3. She now has 24 points on the night. 53-35 is our score. 26 seconds to play in the 3rd period. Lady Cats opening up the lead.
Jamie Gibson has video game numbers right now.
LaRoche misses. Rebound by Brown. She'll drive the other way. Give to Casey Fountain inside the paint. She scores 2.
That was a good job by Brown. Just get the rebound and take it from one side to the other.
Lady Cats up by 20. 55-35 is our score. 4 seconds to play in the 3rd period. Long range 3-pointer that does not go, and we are now at the end of the 3rd period. Our score, Lady Cats 55, Lady Eagles 35. That's the end of 3. We'll be right back with more Lady Cat basketball on Me TV.
And this will be your premium right here.
Sorry to interrupt. I just want to say I combined home and auto with State Farm.
Saved $760.
Love this guy.
Okay, does it bother anybody else that the mime is talking? Freaky.
Bundle home and auto, and you could save $760.
That's 760 very good reasons to call David Bryan in Walker today.
Carter Supermarket, we're here for you. We're here for you, cutting meat, fresh every day. Offering the freshest produce, helping you get on your way. People who like to shop smarter, like shopping at Carter's. Carter's Supermarket, we're here for you. You can count on Jerry Lane.
I'm on my 3rd Tahoe.
And I'm on my 4th Chevy Silverado pickup.
It's always been Jerry.
Hey, you know I've had 4 Camaros and 5 Corvettes. Got them all from Jerry Lane.
We're proud to be a Jerry Lane family.
Always lead to. You can count on Jerry Lane.
We use our camera phones to save special moments in time. Now, capturing this moment can save you time. Introducing Mobile Deposit from Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
Jim, Crystal Dew, Jimmy Guidry here with you. The Lady Cats are taking on the visiting Live Oak Lady Eagles. 55-35 is our score. And Howard will take the ball down now for the Lady Eagles. Give the ball to LaRoche. She shoots a three. And they're going to say it's a two-pointer. So it's 37-55. 7:45 to play, fourth period is the score. And now give and go to Fountain now. We'll run the offense around the arc. There's Crystal Hutchinson. Around the arc again, being now Bars will go around the arc. And Brown needs to watch the pushing there. And she drives the shoulder in, no foul, and she gets two.
Yeah, we can hear some fans behind us that aren't too happy about that. You know, that could have gone either way as a charge or just letting them play. So it just depends on the referee's digression at this point in the game.
So the Lady Cats lead 57-37, up by 20 with 7:06 to play in this contest. Here's a long three-pointer by Howard, and she makes another. How many Howard threes she has?
That's Howard's 4th tonight.
That is very impressive. Also, Jamie Gibson has 6 three-pointers on the night, but 4 is also very important and impressive. There's Brown, shoots, and now we have a foul going to be called against number 30, and that is Ashley Davis. That is going to be her second foul. Team foul number 3, and Brown will go to the line.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted the up and down call as opposed to the foul call there. You know, she did come down with the ball, but the reason why they said she was coming down is because she got fouled.
57-40 is our score. Brown is at the line, shoots, and misses her first free throw. Lady Cats have done a good job at the line, even though they haven't gone to the line that often. But only the 4th free throw missed by the Lady Cats. Now Brown will shoot her second. 6:45 to play, fourth quarter. 57-40 is our score in this District 4-5A contest. Brown misses her second. She'll remain with 12 points on the night.
Yeah, what's really weird is that the Eagles have only won a line 4 times. You know, they've made 3 out of the 4, but only going 4 times is not a lot.
Wascom will draw the foul.
I say that, and they're going to the line.
And then we're going to... Foul goes against number 5, Bars. That is her first, team foul number 2. So Lady Cats had 3 team fouls in the first half, and now they have 2 going into the fourth period. And Wascom will shoot her first and makes it. So Wascom now has 5 points for the Lady Eagles. The all-district player normally scores a lot more than that. And she'll shoot and make her second. 42-57 is our score. 6:30 to play in this contest. Bailey Steers now. Fountain. Bring the ball to the top of the circle. There's Bailey Steers. Back to Fountain. Kick it out to Jamie Gibson. Bailey Steers inside the paint. Loses the handle. Wascom on the recovery. And she'll feed the ball to Howard on the right side. LaRoche for 2-pointer. Does not find the mark. Howard on the rebound. Kick the ball back out to LaRoche. Feed and get stolen by Brown again. Defensive specialist. Drives and cannot get the handle on it to Steers. It'll go out of bounds. 57-42 is our score. Lady Cats lead with 5:53 to go.
It's a tough break right there when, you know, you make a good play, get a steal, go all the way down the court just to turn the ball right back over to him.
Howard will take the ball down for Lady Eagles. Give the ball to Wascom. Tries the left side. Being guarded closely by Brown and Steers. Howard shoots and makes another 3. She's on pace. She has 5 3-pointers. Jamie Gibson has 6 3-pointers on the night. Very impressive game within the game, if you will. 57-45 is our score. 5:22 to play in the fourth period. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. Here's Fountain. Pass the ball to McKenzie. Back over to Brown, left side. McKenzie again. And there is Fountain, Jamie Gibson. She'll drive. Right side, Fountain will shoot a 3. Does not find the mark. Rebound by McKenzie. And Fountain will, that is Jamie Gibson. Ball being stolen by LaRoche, and she'll come back and set up the offense for the Lady Eagles. And she'll drive in, kick the ball out to Howard, shoots again, and makes 2 more points. And now Howard has 21 points on the night. 57-47 is our score with 4:39 to play in this contest. And we are back to a 10-point lead as the Eagles have clawed back. Fountain left side to McKenzie, and that is Brown left corner. McKenzie kick the ball out to Fountain. Kick it out to Bailey Steers, who tries the 3, and she connects for her own 3-pointer. She now has 5 points on the night.
Bailey Steers in that right corner. If she's left open, she's going to make you pay for it. She hadn't had a lot of looks in that corner, but tonight. But when she does, she's not afraid to shoot it.
LaRoche blocked by Gibson, gets the rebound, the steal. Jamie Gibson pass to Bailey Steers, and she'll draw the foul and go to the line. Foul goes against 23, and that is Presley Wascom. For first team foul, her first foul, team foul number 4.
Couldn't get that one out there.
I got it out now. Bailey Steers makes her first free throw. She now has 6 points on the night. 61-47 is our score. And she makes her second. 7 points on the night. 62-47 is our score with 3:56 to play in this contest. Howard will bring the ball down for the Lady Eagles. Pass left side, and that's Wascom. Little fake. She'll travel and lose a handle on it. Stolen by Brown, and possible jump ball, and it is a jump call.
And once again, it'll go Walker's way with the jump ball call. It was a good job by Walker just to jump on that ball whenever it was loose and not let Live Oak have the possession.
Kiana Brown will inbound to Casey Fountain. 3:41 to play. 62-47 is our score. Once again, your next contest, February 13th. Your boys taking on Zachary right here on Me TV, Cox Channel 117, 30.1 over the airs, or WalkerHigh.org. Kiana Brown drives, and she stepped out of bounds, so it'll be a turnover.
Walker's not doing a great job, in the turnover category. Normally they're on the plus side, where they cause more turnovers than they give up. But right now they have about a handful of turnovers, and Live Oak's doing a great job of taking care of the ball in the fourth quarter.
3:17 to play. LaRoche now with the ball for Eagles. She'll drive to the left. Howard fakes the pass, give the ball to Davis. Keeps the easy lay-in. Davis now has 8 points on the night. 3 minutes to play. 62-49 is our score. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. Fountain kicks it out to McKenzie. Back to Fountain. Fakes the 3. Steers shoots and is a little short of the goal. 2:46 to play. 62-49. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. LaRoche at the top of the key. Pass the ball to Wascom, left side. Being guarded by Steers. Very closely. Wascom in the paint, draws the foul on the shot.
She hasn't got a lot of looks here tonight, a lot of good looks to where she can, get some good shots off. But, she has been to the line. This is her third time to the free throw line.
So the foul goes against Casey Fountain, her first, team foul number 3, and Wascom will go to the line to shoot 2. 2:20 to play in this game. 62-49 is our score. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. So Wascom makes her first free throw. She now has 7 points. She has scored 5 points in a row off of free throws. So Bars will come in and Brown will go out of the lane. Not into the game, but 50-62 is our score now. And Wascom shoots and makes her next free throw. 51-62. Lady Cats up by 11 with 2:20 to play. Casey Fountain calling for the ball. Give the ball back to Bars. Over to McKenzie. Back to Fountain, who gets it across the half-court line. Drives, shoots, and she will draw the foul. She goes down hard, but she gets up under her own power. Foul goes against number 30. That's against Davis. That's her third, and that is team foul number 5. Going to the line is Fountain for the Lady Cats. We'll see if she can make a couple free throws. She's missed 3 tonight, made 3.
Yeah, it's really impressive when your point guard can get to the line as many times as you can, which means that she's driving and doing a great job of getting to the basket.
15 points for Fountain now on the night. 63-51 is our score. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. 2:14 to play in this contest. Fountain shoots and makes her second. So she now has 16 points on the night. 5 of those points coming off free throws. Howard will go to the right side, being guarded closely by Fountain. Lady Cats in a man-to-man defense, and Fountain gets the steal, and she'll draw the foul by LaRoche. Alexis LaRoche, the junior, will draw the foul. 17 foul, so she will be at the line. No, I'm sorry, 16 foul, excuse me. 1:54 to play, 64-51, Lady Cats lead. There is Fountain. Lady Cats are kind of slow playing this a little bit now. Trying to use up a little bit of clock. McKenzie now kicks the ball up to Fountain, left side, fakes the 3, drives, and shoots again. Rebound by Davis. Kick out to Wascom. 1:36 to play. 64-51 is our score. Howard will bring the ball down for the Lady Eagles. Once again, if the Lady Cats win next week, they will play at Zachary for the district title February 13th. But the hook shot goes in by Wascom, so she now has 10 points, and we have a timeout on the court. We have a full timeout by the Lady Eagles.
Looks like a 30 seconds.
He didn't have a 30 seconds, according to my.
Yeah, he did. I think one of his 30 seconds. I don't know.
No, it's a full timeout. So, well, they got him off the bench, so I'm keeping the correct score here. I know. They're giving him another 30 to keep this game rolling, I think is what's going on.
Yeah, so at 64-53, you know, it looks like it's a pretty far game, but, you know, the way Howard's been knocking down some three-pointers, and if Wascom can score a couple baskets, you know, they can make this game close.
1:17 to play in this district contest. Once time again, next time we'll be on TV. The boys will be on TV February 13th for our last boys basketball game, and then we'll have to see how the playoffs work out. We could have some more basketball for you as far as the playoff action goes here on television. We'll have to see what the official call is on that. I don't want to say anything yet. Fountain misses the layup, 105, and now we have a jump ball. 64-53 is our score. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. Get down to a kind of exciting end, even though the Lady Cats have not given up the lead here. It's still a very close game.
Yeah, I mean, when Howard's got 21 and Gibson's got 24, so, you know, they're doing a good job respectively for their teams.
Once again, Gibson, 6 3-pointers tonight by Jamie Gibson on senior night. Wascom drives in, throws the ball out, and it's going to go out of bounds as she couldn't find an open Lady Eagle. 53 seconds to play. 64-53 is our score. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Eagles. Inbound by Brown. Give the ball to Fountain, right side. She'll slow things down. 48 seconds to play now. Brown sets up the screen. No contact is made. McKenzie, now she'll drive in. Give the ball to Bars. And Coach Brent saying to foul him now. Wants his girl to foul, but they're not fouling anybody. 32 seconds. And now we have a push foul by Howard. So that's her 15th foul, her 5th foul. And they're not going to
pull her?
They're not going to blow the horn here. Oh, they called a foul against number 3? Wait, is there number 3 in the game?
Should have been Paige Vaccaro.
Is she okay? They're calling it against Paige Vaccaro then. Okay. Coach French is doing the same thing we're doing. They're saying that she should have fouled out. But Gibson makes her free throw. Now she has 25 points. (66-53) is our score. Give me that one.
Howard made that one.
Howard made another point, so that's 2 more points for her. 55-66 is our score. And Brown will now draw the foul.
You know, it's much easier for the referees to call foul when the coach is yelling, foul her,
Yes.
foul her. You know, as opposed to, hey, foul, hey, fouler, hey, fouler. And then,
Foul goes against number 10. This time, Wilson. And Brown will go to the line. And Brown makes her first free throw. She now has 13. 67-55 is our score with 9.5 seconds to play in this contest. Lady Cats will go on for the victory here. And Brown makes her second free throw. She now has free throws. She has 14 on the night. We have 7 seconds.
Oh.
And a big collision by Brown and looks like LaRoche. That is LaRoche. And so we'll check on her. But the Lady Cats are going to go on to win this contest, and then they will go into the next game versus Zachary. One more game left for the Lady Cats, and then they'll start the playoffs.
Yeah, so, you know, Walker is going to come out victorious here, and we're glad that she's able to get up and walk on her own power there. You know, it's a tough collision with Brown. You know, Brown's a very strong individual, and so, yeah, so there's 5 seconds left here, and Live Oak will have the ball to take it out.
So we have a timeout on the court by the Eagles. It'll be a full timeout. Here's last timeout. 5 seconds to play. 68-55 is our score. And once again, the Lady Cats will be in action against Zachary for the district title next Friday.
Yeah, that'll be all
this Friday.
You mind if I leave you here by yourself and go watch that game, Chris? No,
I would mind. I need you here with me.
I'm just kidding. I'm going to be here Friday. But, you know, that'll be a very exciting game at Zachary. Both of those teams will just, you know, fight their hardest to win district. And that's usually your very first goal when you're playing basketball is to win district and do well in district. You know, also, you know, you want to do well, play and make the playoffs and have further goals past that.
As far as the boys go, they'll play February 13th, Zachary at home for their senior night game. Then they'll have 2 more games, February 17th at Central and February the 20th at Denham Springs. So the girls will start playoffs a little bit earlier than the boys, and then the boys will play their games looking for the playoffs as well. So that basket does not go in. Your final score here at Walker, Lady Cats 68 and the Lady Eagles 55. We'll be right back to wrap things up from the Glen Ellis Gym. You have been watching Lady Cat Basketball on Me TV.
Carter Supermarket, we're here for you. We're here for you, cutting meat, fresh every day. Offering the freshest produce, helping you get on your way. People who like to shop smarter, like shopping at Carter's. Carter's Supermarket, we're here for you.
At Walker Tire, we've got more than just tires. How about automotive repair and service, belts and hoses, plus tires? We can fix electrical problems and power door locks, plus tires. Shocks, brakes, and alignments, plus off-road, lawn, agriculture, and high-performance tires.
We'll keep you on
and off-road ready.
That's Walker Tire and Automotive.
We've got everything for your wheels and more.
Walker Tire and Automotive, Florida Boulevard, east of 447 in Walker.
Sombrer's Mexican restaurant offers our customers some of the most authentic and delectable Tex-Mex cuisine in the area, all served in a family-friendly atmosphere. We use only the freshest ingredients of the highest quality, from our delicious enchiladas and burritos to our amazing chicken steak or shrimp fajitas, the house specialty. We have something to please everyone. Join us for food and fun at Sombrer's Mexican restaurant.
Hey you! Yes, you. Nowadays, going to a bank is time-consuming. Have you ever thought of online banking? It helps you manage your money when it's ideal for you and saves your time. So, are you ready to try something new? Give it a go. Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to the Glenn Ellis Gym. Chris Ledoux, Jimmy Guidry with you. The Lady Cats are victorious tonight over the visiting Live Oak Lady Eagles, 68-55, and a very important district win for the Lady Cats.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what happens tonight as Zachary's playing Central at home, if they lose that game, I think, at least Walker's going to share the title with Zachary. If they were to lose to Zachary next week, if Zachary goes on and beats Central tonight, then the winner of the game this Friday will be the district champion.
So we just got to go to Zachary and win this Friday coming up.
That's all.
And then we'll be district champions. So a very impressive night tonight for two people. First of all, let's talk about Jamie Gibson. 6 3-pointers. She had 26 points on the night. So an incredible performance by her on senior night.
Yeah, she did a great job. She had made up, like you said, 6 3-pointers, but she also did great in the post, some rebounding, and some good baskets down low.
And also, let's give some credit to Allie Howard for the Lady Eagles also as well.
Yeah, oddly enough, she had 23 points and 5 3-pointers. So, she had that one extra 3-pointer, she would have tied Jamie Gibson for 26 points. But, she really led them. If they could have gotten some more scoring from somebody else, they might have been able to keep it a little bit closer.
All right, our next broadcast will be Friday, February the 13th. The Zachary Broncos come into town taking on the Walker Wildcats. Game starts at 7:30. We'll be on the air at 7 o'clock. You can watch us on Channel 117 where you're watching right now on the air, 30.1, or walkerhigh.org. We'd appreciate each and every one of you coming in. So here, I'll go to Zachary and watch the girls take on the Lady Broncos for the district title. Basketball all over the place, so go support your Wildcats or your Lady Cats.
Or like you said earlier, just do both. Just go there and watch us on
That's it. Go there and watch it on TV. We thank each and every one of you for supporting Lady Cat basketball, and we're wrapping things up. Hopefully we're back in the playoffs. This has been Lady Cat basketball on Me TV.